All right.
I'm
Well,
doing good.
okay. What are you anxious about?
Well, just that you said that you were gonna release me today if I came back before you.
Well, no, I said we're going to get an update
Right.
for the MIC
Yes, ma'am.
evaluation. Here's the thing.
Okay.
You're on probation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't want you to fail
Right.
at probation. The issue is that your MIC evaluation results are suggesting a TACOMI evaluation or and your appointment for the TACOMI evaluation probation. With TACOMI evaluations, it says that it's in March.
Yes.
Is there any way that we can see if Center for Healthcare Services will be able to take care of any mental health issues?
Unfortunately, that's my understanding that they are backed up. I think March was the earliest.
But is she allowed to do Center for Healthcare Services or no?
I believe that they take walk-ins, so I don't think it's vital.
Judge, if I may add a few things on behalf of my client. Her fiance is here in the gallery, Judge, and I spoke to her before coming forward with you, Judge, and she is prepared to give some testimony regarding their plan as far as if Caitlin is released. When I first met Caitlin, she was coming out of being unstable, and she is obviously way stable now, more stable now. She's been on medication.
Well, let's call the fiance.
Okay, yes, Judge.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 013204 State versus Caitlin Nicole Jeffrey. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Lauren, it's for the state.
And Jonathan Alvarado for the defense.
And are you Caitlin Jeffrey?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court has received the results of the MIC evaluation. The MIC evaluation is suggesting that there be that she remain in custody for TACOMI. And in regards to TACOMI evaluations, those have to be done in custody. They're telling me that their next available date for her would be March 31st, 2026. That's their recommendation. They're saying that the optional treatment plan would be Center for Healthcare Services. So you stated you have a witness
Yes, Judge.
to speak to her stability.
Yes, Judge.
All right, call your witness.
Defense calls Danielle Hart.
All right, and if you'll step to
Yes,
this side, please. All right, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Danielle Hart.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Ms. Hart, we're here today for a probation hearing regarding Caitlin. Can you explain to the court who you are to Caitlin?
I'm her fiance.
How long have you known Caitlin?
A little over 2 years.
And are you aware of Caitlin's mental health issues?
Yes, I am.
How are you aware of that?
She has told me in her own words, I've experienced an onset of an episode as well as seen her when she is stable on her medication as well.
And when she's stable on medication, is she somebody who can function, be a normal person in society, be somebody who's not a threat to others and herself?
Correct. Yes, she was on her medication. She's fully functional, school full-time, work full-time, as well as holding a social life.
Now, regarding Caitlin's past, she's here today on a less than 1 gram Bloomington 2 case, but she does have some prior cases.
Correct.
Is that fair? And isn't it true that she actually is on parole?
Yes.
Okay. And from what you told me and what Caitlin told me, she actually has a parole hearing next. Is that fair?
Yes, sir. On the 10th.
And is it your understanding, and obviously we don't know until the hearing,
Correct.
but that because she was granted probation in this case, that there is a strong likelihood she would continue on parole?
Yes.
With regards to if and when Caitlin is released, what are y'all's plans as far as keeping Caitlin stable in an unstructured environment?
Well, I work from home. I own my own company. I work in marketing and consulting other businesses and helping them function properly. So I'm able to relocate. I'm planning on moving to San Antonio. For one, I'm the
Hearing is on December 10th. I've done parole hearings before. So sometimes when you have a parole hearing, the hearings officer will let you know, this is what I'm going to be recommending. Sometimes they don't. Usually whatever the hearing officer recommends is usually what ends up happening. So since your parole hearing is on December 10th, I'm going to recall this on December 18th, and I'll make my decision. What I can tell you, if parole continues you, then more likely than not, I'm going to want you to be set up with appointments for Center for Healthcare Services because that is a long time to wait if she's stable. And counsel, what I'll need from you
Yes, Judge.
is a report from the jail that she's stable on her medications and she's actually med compliant.
Okay.
So of course, you'll need to get a release from her and they'll give you the information. So if I receive information from you that she's med compliant, and if your hearings officer says we're going to continue you on parole, then more likely than not, I'll be releasing her to do treatment for Center for Healthcare Services. But if she doesn't follow through with Center for Healthcare Services, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. I definitely will follow through.
All right, so you're going to be recalled back here on December 18th because I've been told that your parole hearing is on December 10th.
Yes, ma'am.
Because it would do me no good to say we're going to release you for Center for Healthcare Services. Because if you have we can go off the record. Because if you have a parole hold, they're not going to release you anyway. And if they decide to revoke you on your parole, then you may not want to be on probation here because when you leave parole, you'll be on probation.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, when you leave prison, you'll be on probation.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you have any questions about anything?
No, thank you.
All right. You're welcome. We'll see you back on December 18th.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge.